Hello and welcome to a tutorial on the Privit System. This system is used at Marshall Public Schools to help your school's athletic director and coaches know that your child has completed all the information required in order to complete in athletics and academic activities at our school. This system is for students, athletes, parents, and/or guardians to complete the profile Privit process. This information can be completed on your mobile device, laptop, tablet, or any device connected to the internet. If at any point in time you have trouble, you can call the Help Center at 1-844-234-4357. Now let's begin. We're going to start on privit.com, and we're going to click on Find My Organization in the top right and go down to United States. Here we're going to type in Marshall, Missouri. Just kidding. Here we're going to type in Marshall. We click search and we're looking for Marshall High School on South Miami. You might notice there are other Marshall High Schools. We need to make sure we will have the one on South Miami and Marshall, Missouri. Click the arrow to move on to the next step. And at this point we need to register because we don't have an account yet. I'm going to click on register and I'm going to create the parent account. As you can see, I am selecting all the options, entering my information, my email, and my role. Once we've completed the information, we agree to the terms. Click that you're not a robot, and then we can choose Sign Up. Once we've agreed to the terms and click that we're not a robot, we can click Sign Up. Now that we've created our account, we're on to the main home screen. The first thing we need to do is work on adding signatures. Before you start any part of the process, we recommend that you create your parent and athlete signatures. So we're going to click that button here. It's going to tell us that we currently don't have a signature. Manage your e-signature. So I'm the parent, so I'm going to go ahead and create my new signature. This is probably much easier on a phone or tablet, but once you've created it, you can click Save, and now I have a signature for the parent. I'm going to go back to the home screen and create a signature for my child, but first I must add my child. Notice that our auto fills any information that it can. We have to enter the information for the child and click Add Member. Now I can create a signature for my son. It says that he does not have a signature, so I'm going to do Create New Signature, Create New Signature, and then he's going to sign. And that'll be his signature. And the parent has to consent that that is in fact their signature. There we go. Now everyone has signatures. I can go back to home and begin filling in the paperwork for my child. Once I click on my son down here at the bottom, it's going to tell me that my submission is incomplete because I haven't started. So I need to just start working my way through all of these different areas at the bottom and filling out the necessary information. The first area is personal details. I'm going to click on Start, and I'm going to go through and fill out all of the information with a red asterisk. It's going to fill in what information it already has for me, and then I'm just going to go through and fill out anything that has a red asterisk. The next screen you'll see after you click Next is insurance information. This is where I enter the information from my insurance card. I can see my policy number, my group number, what date it was effective, the insurance company, and make sure again that you're entering any information that is has a red asterisk next to it. If you have any questions about what any of these mean, again, you can call the Help Center at 844-234-4357. The next screen I come to asks for my family physician. If you don't have one, you can click the Not Applicable box. Otherwise, please fill in the red asterisks. The next screen it will take you to is your emergency contact. This is where you enter any information about people who can be contacted in case something happens to your student athlete in an emergency. Please fill out all information with a red asterisk. Once you have completed the information with the red asterisk, you have completed the part of this section, so you can click Save and Exit. We are back at the home screen. Now occasionally it will show you that you didn't do everything. So this says personal details is 92% complete. It needs to be 100% complete in order for me to know that that section is done. So I'm going to click Continue and go through and figure out what areas I neglected to fill in. Okay, I've rechecked all my information and now I've reached 100% complete. This section is done. Next, I need to do my pre-participation history form. I click Start, and I simply have to go through and answer all of the questions with a red asterisk. It's easy. I just go through and select the necessary information that I need for my child, and once you've completed everything with the red asterisk, you're done. In this sports box down here, make sure you write any sport that your child is interested in playing, even if they don't play it. It's better to include a sport than not include one. Make sure you answer all of these questions truthfully, as your child's medical needs are very important to our school and our athletic personnel. Can you imagine if when you took these health questionnaires, you actually told them about every injury you'd ever had? I'm always like, I haven't had anything, I'm fine. Okay, so truthfully, I've had multiple sprains, a couple dislocations. Once you've completed the information, check the box at the bottom that you answered them to the best of your knowledge and click Submit. Oh, for God's sakes. Now that I've completed the history form, I need to sign it. This box will pop up upon clicking Submit, and I click Sign. And it's going to tell me that the name is Susie Parent, and because I've already put my signature in, it's going to automatically load it in. And I just have to check this box to agree that I filled it out correctly, and I can digitally sign the document. Next, you'll notice that it also says that my son needs to sign it. So I'm going to click Sign Document, and it's going to load in his signature and Sign Document. Now this document is completed. I'm ready to move on to my next one. I click the Home button to return back to the home screen, and I move to my next document, the MSHSAA Parent Permission. Click on Start, read thoroughly through the information on the page, fill out any questions that it has, and click Submit. Next, again, it will ask me to digitally sign. It will automatically fill in the parent signature. And then I'll be right back at that screen. Obviously, the child doesn't need to sign this one. Click on Home to move on to my next document. Student Agreement. My son would read all the way through this. Click that he agrees. And now he must digitally sign. Goes ahead and puts the signature in. I agree that it is correct. And sign. Back to Home to work on my next document. The next one is the MSHSAA Concussion Materials. My son and I would read through this thoroughly through this concussion handout. My son and I would read thoroughly through this concussion packet, agree that we had read it, and submit. Yet again, we're going to have to sign. First, it's going to load my signature. And then you can see here that my son needs to sign as well. Moving on to the next document, again, I just go back to the home screen. And now I'm ready for the activity commitment form. I'm going to read through this thoroughly and click Submit. Now I'm ready to electronically sign. Scroll down, see that my son needs to sign it as well. And I'm ready to go back to the home screen for my next document. I know this seems like a lot, but you're getting really close. Athletic trainer form. This is the form that gives permission for my child to be treated by the school district's athletic trainer. Again, lists all activities with which your child is interested. It's better to include one and they not play it than to leave one off. I'm going to go ahead and fill out all the required information. Once I have completed all the required information, I'm going to click Submit. And here we go again, we get to sign. As you can see, once you get used to the process, it moves very quickly. I'm going to come down and check. Sure enough, my son needs to sign as well. Now I'm back here and I'm going to go click on the home screen to see what my next document is. Now I'm ready for the emergency contact information. I'm going to enter all of the information necessary and click Submit. Ready to sign. Sign document. Now again, once it pulls back to this page, I'm going to see if my son needs to sign. He does not. Click on Home and check out my next document. Joined teams. You have not joined any teams at Marshall High School yet. I'm going to click on Update. Now look carefully here, because if your child is at Beaker Middle School, you're going to want to click MS Sports, while if your child is in high school, you're going to want to click HS Sports. So over to the left, I'm going to click any sports that I feel like my son would be interested in participating at all. Once I'm ready, I click Done. That indicates to the coaches and athletic director what sports my child will be interested in participating in. Now at this point, it appears that I'm done. The only thing is I need to update my physical form that was completed. When you go to have your child's physical completed, whether it be at a doctor's office or at the free physical clinic that's held at Marshall High School, you have this form to fill out in order to allow your child to play sports. Someone should have given you this form, or you can print it right here from the Privit website by going to Print Documents. And then right here it says MSHSAA Physical Examination Form, and you can download it. You can take it to your doctor with you in order to be able to have this document filled out. But you have to upload this document to the Privit website so that the Once you have had this document completed by a medical professional, you are now ready to upload it to the Privit website. It could be saved as an image on your phone that you could then upload that way, or to the desktop of your computer. Now that my child has completed all of this information, it still says submission incomplete. That's because I haven't uploaded my child's physical yet that was filled out by a medical professional. I'm going to come down to the bottom where it says Manage Documents. And I want to upload a document. I have taken a picture of my son's physical form or scanned it in, and it's now on the desktop of my computer. So I click Choose File and I go find his physical form. It says Physical for Bobby Student. And then I click Open. And they ask for what document type it is. It's my physical form. And I click Upload. That will submit my child's physical that has been completed to the system. Now if I go to the home screen, it will show that all of my information for my child to compete in athletics this year has been completed. You will see this pending in the gray bar until the athletic director at your school has approved the process. As you can see, you are done at this time. If there's more information needed from you, you will be contacted. Thank you so much for taking part in this tutorial on the Privit system so that your child can be a part of athletics at Marshall Public Schools.